Hi everyone, this is Audap. Let's check out Dragon Quest II, Luminaries of the Legendary Line on Nintendo Switch. Once upon a time, a young hero descended from the legendary warrior Erdrick defeated the dreaded Dragon Lord and restored peace and light to the world. Oh, damn. Having done so, he set off on a journey with a beautiful young maiden, and together they found new kingdoms across the world. Each of these kingdoms came to be ruled by the children of the hero and his beautiful bride, and by their children after them. Oh, those guys got busy, damn. 100 years passed. This is the royal castle of the kingdom of Moonbrook. It lies far to the south of another great kingdom, Midenhall. The king and his daughter, the young princess, were conversing peacefully in the courtyard, but not for long. Wherefore quaketh the castle so? What is the meaning of this? Gods, somebody! Majesty, I bring grave tidings. The minions of the foul Hargon do ring the palace all around. What sayest thou? Hargon dareth lay siege to me in my own home? Alas, it seemeth so, Majesty. Curse thee, Hargon! Then we have but little choice. Muster the castle guard. With all haste, Majesty. Bound! Daughter, make haste and conceal thyself. No matter what may befall me, do not grieve. All resteth now upon thy shoulders. But father... Do not tarry, child. Time is against us. I must send word to Midenhall of Hargon's coming. What? Already do they encroach upon mine inner sanctum? Begone, foul fiend! Ooh, hot, 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 hot. Beasts, invaders, desecrators, taste my wrath. Yeah! Father! Hey, get your ass out of there, girlfriend. Yeah, you guys thought the Red Wedding was bad. Midenhall must know the tragedy that hath befallen us. Looks like he's licking his lips, doesn't he? well, yeah. What you humping the ground there for, buddy? The zounds! His wounds are grave indeed. What misfortune hath befallen thee, friend? My wounds matter not. I seek an audience with the king. I bear grave tidings. Very well, we shall bring thee before him. Guardsmen, uphold his other arm. And bear him quietly. Do not set the castle astir. Not to bother everyone with this guy's death. How inconvenient, you cur. Majesty, Moonbrook is no more. The castle lieth in ruins, raised by the minions of the self-styled High Priest Hargon. And ere long, should his plan succeed, wilt he summon forth a dark god of great power and lay waste to our entire world. Sire, I beg of you, he must be stopped. Blah, 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 blah. Well, Beak, my son, thou hast heard this brave soldier's report. Through thy vein courseth the blood of Erdrick, legendary hero of this land. Now shalt thy birthright be tested. There is not time to mourn. If thou wilt journey to right this wrong, thou must needs follow me forthwith. You don't understand what you're saying, old man. Bury him deep within the earth's embrace, that he might find in the next world the peace that did elude him in this. Yes, Majesty. Hey, you still okay? The soldier has sadly breathed his last. His last what? His last what? Oh, I'm so confused. What is the end of the sentence? Prince Bigdeek, verily, it paineth me greatly to see thee go. But I am a selfish old fool. How can I cry when thou questeth for the sake of all mankind? We pray fervently for your safety on the road, Prince Bigdeek, and may the goddess watch over you. Don't worry, I have a Bigdeek. Bigdeek, throw open the chest before thee, and claim that which I have made ready, that thou mightest meet thy quest prepared. In Canuck and Moonbrook wilt thou find others, through whose veins flows the blood of mighty Erdrick. Thou shalt know them by their names, bold Prince Randolph, and the fair princess, yes, of course, Ginny. These were their names, were they not, my son? Yeah, good enough. Go unto them, join forces, and together deliver our realm from the great evil which loometh over it. What luck, a copper sword, and 50 gold coins. Bigdeek gratefully pockets the lot. That's all you got from me, Kingy? A copper sword? For your son about to go into battle? Holy crap, you're a cheapskate. May your journey be on a safe one, Prince Bigdeek. Be sure to equip the weapons and armor should you come across such items. Merely to carry them will avail you not. West of here lieth the peaceful hamlet of Leftwine. 'Tis a stopping place oft visited by wanderers on their way to Canuck. Midenhall welcome thee, friend. But wait, it is you, Prince Bigdeek. Highness, the demise of Moonbrook hath passed almost entirely unnoticed. Oh, well, that sucks for them, huh? The world beyond these gates is a cruel one indeed. Pray take care, lest an unwary step prove your undoing. Yes, I will have many of those. This game is significantly harder than the original game. Do you truly intend to venture beyond the castle gates? Know then that great danger awaiteth you. If you are resolved to leave nonetheless, keep to the grassy plains. Fields abound in the forests and mountains of this land. Oh, why don't you get out of my way? You're a bigger danger right now to me. A teleport may transport a man to a place many hundreds of leagues distant in the blink of an eye. The teleport before thee leads to an isle in the midst of a faraway ocean. Yeah, well, I'm not going to go there. Hell no. In Canuck dwelleth a fine young prince, and in Moonbrook a pretty princess. Should ever your paths chance to cross, I am certain that it would be a most momentous meeting of like minds, Prince Bigdeek. You guys love to get in my way. The prince is coming, damn it. Oh, that's right, I still need keys. Ah, your highness, thou shalt soon venture forth upon a perilous quest, I hear. Oh, how lovely I shall be oh, how lonely I shall be without thee. Eek, pardon me, your grace. I had not meant to utter such thoughts aloud. Full well do I know that one so great would not look twice at one so lowly as me. Well, I don't know. Put on something slutty and might think about it. Lo, the one true goddess rewardeth thee faithful. Pray thy faith, my child. Visit the churches that await thee on thy journey. Without them you surely find... within them shalt thou surely find succor for the soul. Not giving me anything right now, though. I do not have thy key. I'm the damn prince, I don't have any keys. Leather shield, oh jeez. Okay, off I go to kick some asses. but no, not without being attacked rather plentifully in this version. Actually, I think this version is they attack even less. They attack less often than in the original Nintendo release. It was one of the complaints when the game was first released that the enemies attacked too often, so it always felt like you were attacking every couple steps. But the reasoning behind all that was so that you know, you would be sufficiently leveled by the time you reached your destination. The counter to that would be just give me more goddamn experience, you assholes. I think if I remember right, 3 was also had a fairly high encounter rate too, but slightly less so than this. I don't know. It wasn't really noticeable when I was playing it back in the day. I mean, it seemed like it was just as often, but you know, technically the percentage was lower. And then Dragon Warrior 4 came and ruined that whole lot, and you know, you like were attacked like every other step. And they fixed it all with 5 and 6. Although again, I think 5 is not as well regarded as the other games in the series. I think the only thing people like less than 5 is 7, possibly. Although I like both of those, or at least I remember liking them. I did recently play 7 on 3DS, and that's still fun to me. I think the more interesting thing would be to see how modern audiences react to these older games. I mean, these aren't even the original releases, so they're spruced up quite a bit, obviously. I don't know if people would still have fun with these. I find them fun, but I don't know if I find them fun because I have a lot of good memories of them, or if I just don't mind the more simple-minded gameplay. I think it has a lot to do with just the overall production of the game as well. You know, because there can be modern games that are released that are in this 8-bit style as well, but they always seem to be missing something, you know, and they're not anywhere near as fun. But I think it's very difficult to recreate this kind of magic if you only have an experienced and small team. And if you're just going through the motions of, you know, copying the graphic style and you know, copying the menus, you know, not really finding the soul of the game, that's a harder thing to emulate, I think. And so that's often the problem I see with the modern games that want to take on this aesthetic and classic gameplay, is that they seem like they totally missed the point. You can't just copy the graphics and sound. The game was much more than the graphics and sound. Just enough for the shield. Yeah, and I actually don't remember the shield being able, it allowing you to equip the shield automatically. I thought in these original releases it never gave you an option to auto-equip something. At least that's what I remember. So that feature is you know, what we would now call a quality of life feature. I think this is the in the combat. This is where the Final Fantasy series was was quite innovative in that you could actually pick which characters you attacked instead of it automatically selecting it for you. But you know, at this point in time, Final Fantasy hadn't even been released, so it's kind of one of those things that they learned from you know, previous RPG releases. It's like, yeah, it'd be nice if you could just pick who you attacked. Then they made it so, of course, you could miss too. But you could attack the air if you wanted to. Now that's unheard of. You would never just select a blank space and expect the character to attack. You know, you want the character to know that not to attack a blank space. I suppose the benefit of these games is that that situation never arises since your targets are auto-selected. And so we tend to forget the number of innovations that other RPG series built upon with Dragon Warrior and Dragon Quest. Was that the original Dragon Quest was very much a copy of Ultima with some refinements, and you know, that game still, you know, to this day is one of the most influential RPGs of all time. But that being said, there were also a fair number of improvements that Dragon Quest did amongst the series, along with Ultima. You know, Ultima also grew, but I always felt that Dragon Quest grew faster, which may not be fair. There were you know, Dragon Quest games were released more frequently than Ultima games, and you know, in the end, you know, Ultima never didn't survive, whereas Dragon Quest has continued to flourish. I miss the idea of the Ultima series, but I know probably there's no way for them to you know, create that magic again. Lord British just seems to be making one god-awful game after another, so we can't depend on him to do that. But, you know, at least the team at, or at least the Enix part of Square Enix has consistently made these Dragon Quest games, or Dragon Quest games, great. And it seems like they have a great record. So far, there hasn't been a bummer in the lot, as far as the main number of Dragon Quest games. Even things like Dragon Quest Slime or Rocket Slime are really, really good. And a lot of people like Dragon Quest Builders as well. Builders isn't my thing, but I can certainly see that it's a good product. I can't wander too far. But once the enemies get hard, they get really hard. You know, it's not a gradual it's not a gradual increase in difficulty. It is very much like a black and white thing. Go into some area, then you just get completely defeated unless you have the right equipment. So weird playing these games again. I haven't played them really since their original release. I never did play these re-releases that these versions are based on. Mainly because they were only released outside of North America, so they were very hard to get a hold of. And, you know, my Japanese is not too terribly well. Too terribly well read in Japanese. I'm trying. At some point in time, eventually, I'll play those games and stream, you know, the original games in the original language if they came out originally in Japanese. But as it is right now, you know, it'll be a while before that happens. Let's see how well I do. I don't know. before you start getting anxious when you're on your way back to town, but your health is running low. And with the frequency of attacks, it's like, well, one enemy will give you at least, or it can potentially give you at least 1 damage per turn. So it's like, I just hope I can kill things in 1 hit. Oh, see, this one actually tells you where you are. Yeah, the previous game didn't allow you that pleasure. This humble settlement is the village of Leftwine. 'Tis a traveler's resting place of some renown. Within these stout walls, thy gold and thy treasure shall ever be safe. What, pray, might thy pleasure be this day? And Chimera wing. Okay, save my money for all the expensive weapons and armor. They say the Prince of Midenhall is to journey forth to vanquish wicked Hargon. Wait, art thou perchance the self-same prince of whom the rumors speak? Yes, that's me. Tee, prithee, do not mock me, Sirrah. Where art thou headed, friend? To Canuck, perhaps? Perchance? Long have I meant to visit the place, yet I fear that I am grown too old to make the journey north. Hast thou perchance heard tell of the razing of the castle of Moonbrook by the forces of the foul Hargon? Yes, I have. Then it is true. Oh, woe is me, whatever are we to do? Don't panic, man. It's okay. I'm here. I mean, look at these prices. My God. My beloved brother serveth in the castle guard at Moonbrook. Some days ago he did entrust his only son unto my care. From that day hence I have heard nary a word from him. I cannot but fear that some tragedy hath befallen our friends in the south. I'm sure they're fine. Or they're dead. If thou chance to be poisoned, thy health will suffer with every step thou takest. But if thou keepest an additional herb to hand, thine affliction may be healed in the space of a moment. Begone, foul! Begone, fool! Canst thou not see this is a lover's tryst? To the west of here standeth a shrine, whence can be reached Moonbrook Castle. Mine own father is a guard there. To hold such a post, he must be a great man indeed. Dost thou not agree? Fine, I don't need any of those. Aye, prithee, do not surprise me so. Dost thou wish me to dampen my bridges? It's a small town. There's not much here. There is items to buy though, and they're all expensive, but you need them. It's not like you get them cheaper someplace else. So yeah, off to bash thine beasts over and over. I will rob them blind of their life and their money. In that order. A set of plain clothes, you say? Welcome, wanderer, to the kingdom of Canuck. Yestreen I did spy upon the southern horizon a glow as of a great conflagration. I pray that naught hath befallen our brothers and sisters of the peaceful realm of Moonbrook. Oh, well, thou art welcome, haha. If thou wilt speak to the prisoners, thou must needs approach the bars of the cells in which they do languish. I shall tell thee something that will surely stand thee in good stead, boy. Get thee a silver key post haste. Do so, and not that is kept under silver lock and key shall ever again be denied thee. Alas, Hargon, denizens of the darkness, soweth ever a great discord in the world. But when the scions of mighty Erdrick rise as one, then shall the false priest Blight be driven from the land for good. Oh, sorry, I don't have the key. Don't have the damn key. Beyond this door lieth the bedchamber of the princess. If thou hast no business here, perhaps it were better at that thou departed. Castle town of Canuck biddeth you welcome. Pray make haste unto the throne room. The king awaiteth your coming. Oh, he did? Oh, boy. Far to the north of Midenhall lieth a cave in which is said to bubble forth the wellspring of the hero. Lo, is the Prince Big Deek I see before me? Well met, dear prince. If thou seekest my son, he hath set out already upon his quest. By now he will have reached the wellspring of the hero. Go now, journey thither, and join his company, that thou mightst find Might just find strength in numbers. Earn another 114 points of experience, and thou shalt attain a new level. Big deal. Yeah, that's right. I forgot the king recorded your adventures. Prince Randolph may be something of a featherbrain, but his heart is true. A true featherbrain? Did I see everything? Town's not that big. I should rest at the end. Now it's 5 gold. Charging me 2 more gold. Damn scalper. Oh. Big Dick, what is the meaning of this? 'Tis not thy place to die, 'tis thy place to conquer, no matter thou shalt be granted another chance. Spill not thy precious lifeblood so cheaply this time, now go forth. But I am known for being cheap. Anyway, this is Apostrophe. You've been watching Dragon Warrior 2, or Dragon Quest 2, Luminaries of the Legendary Line on Nintendo Switch. I think as long as you know that you're getting into a classic RPG with its origins on the original Nintendo, then you're going to have a good time with this one. There are a lot of improvements from the original Dragon Quest to this game. You do end up fighting more, so the random encounters happen more often. But at the same time, you're given more to play with as well, with additional party members and a lot more plot going for this than the original game. You know, the original game was a much simpler game compared to this one. So, if you're a fan of the classic, Ipit style game, you've got a new coat of paint to look at. Much better sound this time around as well, and you can play both the new Dragon's Quest 11 and 1 through 3 on the same system, since they all released today. So enjoy it if you want to have some new memories, or if you want to relive some of your old ones. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.